Hello everyone, it's Nicole Martel. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be making a fun art journal spread using Mintay papers, vintage ephemera from their art journal essentials. I have the ink oil paper pad. I love the patterns in this set. It's so pretty and fun and funky and grungy. I love it. I have the handwriting stencil, and this is the paper I'm going to be playing with. And just so you can see what I did compared to the paper, I love how that looks. It's so fun and pretty. And then the pattern papers, and then I have the stickers, definition, and then the words. And so that's what I'll be playing with for this whole process. And so to begin, I went through the papers. I picked out the ones that I wanted to use. I love the big eye. I was really drawn into that, and this is going to be the cover of my art journal for a new book. And now I'm just going to go ahead and I'm pulling the beige. I have it's a beige color polish plaster, and I love it because it dries very fast and it doesn't have a lot of water in it, so it will not bulk up the paper. And then I'm going to go ahead and drip some of the ink. This is from British Monroe. It's a gold ink, and I love it. I was thinking the thought process behind it was to create teardrops, but then it didn't work out. But you'll see it once it's all done. A little bit of gold steeping through, and then I splashed some black ink on the bottom and the top. And now I'm just looking through my ephemera to see what I want to do. I love this flower. It's pretty, and the film strips. So I'm going to go ahead and glue these down across the bottom. And I'm going to go ahead and work on filling in that white space at the bottom here. And you can see the stenciled work. It's so pretty. And I'm going to cut the flower so it's flat. And I'm going to glue it in the center of the bottom there. And then the other piece I'm going to go ahead and glue behind it so I don't waste any scraps. I'm just going to go ahead and tuck it right there. And now I'm just looking through other things to do. I'm going to go ahead and use the small film strip for the top with a smaller flower to kind of balance out the bottom and the top using similar embellishments. And it just gives it a nice balanced look. And now I'm just looking for a sticker to use. I'm going to go ahead and cut this in a flag here. And the trick is to cut a slice through the center along the side and then cut so that you have the nice clean flag cut. Okay, and now I'm going to go ahead and pick a sticker. I'm going to go with beautiful and pop that right on here. And I'm just looking to add some layers here. I'm going to pop this up with some foam stickers, and then I'm going to go ahead and add this on here with another foam strip just to add dimension. If you don't want to add dimension, this is totally okay, just gluing them, layering them together without it. I just prefer a nice chunky album or art journal. Okay, and now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add this piece here. I don't want to waste any scraps. So if I can find a place for it, I'm going to do it. I'm going to pop this right here. And then I'm just looking for some other ephemeras. I love the little bird. So I was back and forth whether or not I wanted to put him on here. But I just thought, why not? Just go with it. It's all fun. And I'm going to pop him right on here. If I had to do it over again, I would move it over just a little bit more so that I wasn't covering that flower as much. But it's okay. And then I have this scrap piece of flower that I had from another project I did using the same items here. I'm going to go ahead and tuck that up there. And then I wanted to add another of these little tokens ephemera. And I decided to go ahead and punch a hole to make it smaller. And then my thought process was I was going to go ahead and put this in the center of the flower or maybe tuck it here or there. And I just didn't like how it looked. And so I decided not to go with that. And then I'm going to go ahead and just cut this flower out to use at the top there. I like the flowers. And then I was going to pop it up with foam strips. But then it just felt like it was too much bulk at the top there. So I decided to take the foam off and just glue it. And I really like how that looks. So pretty. And then I came back and I'm going to add some gold glitter drops. And these are from Pink Fresh Studio. I'm just going to scatter some here and there and put them down. And there's no right or wrong way. I wanted to put some in the eye to give it like a gold tint. And so I'm going to just move these around. And then once I have an idea of what I'm going to be using and where, I'm going to go ahead and glue everything down at once. And it just makes the process go by fast here. And then I'm just making sure I have like a big one and a tiny one, just so it has a nice balance. And then I'm trying to be careful. I always squeeze too much glue out, but the good thing is it dries clear, so you don't have to worry too much. Okay, and then I'm just gluing these down here, and then I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to be done with it or if I'm going to do anything else with this. I felt like it was still missing something, so then I grabbed this paper here and I'm going to cut these leaves out. My first thought was I was going to cut this out using some of the branches and then like placing it along the bottom of the eyelid, just so that the leaves are like falling down. But when I finished doing this, I didn't really like how it looked. So I thought maybe that's a little too much, because what I didn't want to do was cover all the mixed media that I created with the stencil and the gold. And so if I put it on the eye, I'm covering a lot of it, and I didn't want to do that. So I decided not to do that. And then I was moving it at the top there, and then I just said, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and cut the leaves, and I'm going to cluster those by the flowers. And so I'm going to pull the ends up, fold them in half to add texture and dimension, and then I'm just going to glue them up here. And so I'm just going to cut a few more out, and fussy cut those out, and then I'm going to bend these in half and then place them up here and glue it. I love how that looks, so pretty. I'm so excited with how this turned out. It's like one of my favorite art journal spreads I've done in a while. And then I'm going to go ahead and glue this down here and this. I'm very happy with this. And I hope you found this inspiring. I'll be linking the product that I use from Mintay Papers in the description. And also, if you liked it, check out my other process video that I made using the same products. Take care.